Hi, I'm Dr. Peters with Peters Wellness Chiropractic and Massage. In this week's quick video, I'd like to show people how to do a door squat. And you'll understand the terminology here in a second, but basically doing a squat, but using a door as a gauge to see how you're doing that squat and making sure that you're not bringing your body too far forward. But also, if you find that you're not doing the squat the way you should, you can use the door to assist you in doing the squat better. So as I set up to do this, what I want you to watch for is to make sure that my heels do not come off the ground. So when you do this at home, making sure your heels don't come up off the ground, and then to make sure that my face doesn't get too close to the door. So let me show you here. So the reason why I love this is because, it doesn't require any equipment. Everybody has a door at home, and you just want to make sure you got a good steady handle, and I'll show you that here in a little bit as to why. First, I just want to show you a proper squat and what you want to be looking for. And number one, I want my feet about shoulder width apart, and I'm pointing my feet directly in line with the door. So not pointing outward and not pointing inward. And my hands are going to go up on either side of the door, and I want my face about this far from the door. And especially like for women, because you have this tag here, you don't want to hook your breasts or hit your breasts on there. So I have my face about this far away, my hands are out, and I got the camera so you can see my heels. I don't want my heels coming up. So I'm here, and I just want to squat down, and then I'm going to come back up. So there's a couple things about the squat. When you come down, before you go up, I want you to fire from your glutes. I want you to push yourself up using your glutes, not your low back. So what you don't want to see is if you're squatting down and the heels come up off the ground like this. Okay, don't want that to happen. And you also don't want the head to come forward. You don't want to be squatting down this way, especially if you were going to have a heavy bar across the shoulders. So having the door keeps you from moving forward. And then you're coming up using your glutes to fire you up. Not coming up using your low back muscles. That's why people get so sore and fatigued through the lower back. Now, what I wanted to show here, if you find when you go to squat down that you come forward or your heels come up, what I want you to do is start off by using the handle on the door. So everything else is the same. Your feet are shoulder width apart. You're looking straight ahead. Your feet are pointing straight ahead. And I want you to grab on the door handle, and then when you come down, like if you feel those heels come up, keep your heels in the ground and squat straight down, and then come up from there. Again, make sure you're firing from your glutes, not your lower back. So this would be a nice way to just help until you can go down and then feel that power and build that strength, get that biomechanics back together, and then get to a point where you're not using the door handle anymore. So this is an awesome one because I get so many people, their quadratus lumborum isn't firing properly on either side, the hip flexors and glutes, piriformis, and we just want everything working together so that when you are bending and doing things, if you do a little twist or something, we know that's what people say, they're vacuuming and their back goes out. So just think of the instability there. So we want your low backs to be stable and strong. So have a great week.